Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the relation between radius of curvature and focal length. So, the focal length depends upon the radius of curvature, that is r is equal to 2f. Okay, this we have discussed. Now, still we will discuss some more concepts. Why the different images are formed? In the first lecture, when we introduced the spherical mirrors, you might have seen that why the images are inverted, why the images are erected, why the images are diminished. With the help of spoon, when you turn your spoon on the two sides, then you are going to get different images. But before we understand how that images are formed, first of all, we should understand the image formation on these spherical mirrors with the help of certain rules. Okay. Rules to draw images on spherical mirrors. Okay, now you take here. This is the pole, and already we know the focal length how much we are taking. This is the C and this is F, and already we know principal focus will be at the mid of C and P. Already we know PC is the radius of curvature. This distance from P to C is radius of curvature. This is focal length. So F is B at the mid of C and P. Okay. Now one rule we want to discuss, that is a light ray parallel to the principal axis. A light ray parallel to the principal axis. After incidenting on the spherical mirror, then what it is going to do? Already we discussed. It will pass through the principal focus. Light ray parallel to principal axis reflects through F. This is what we should understand. Again, you have any doubts, then what you do? You draw the normal, and then this will be angle of incidence, this will be angle of reflection. Now this is rule 1. That is C, or this is what I can say, this is rule 1. C parallel passes through F. Okay. Incident ray parallel to principal axis. Incident ray parallel to principal axis passes through F. Okay, this is what we can discuss now. Second rule, just we will discuss the reversibility of light, the principle of reversibility of light. That is nothing but we will discuss now. You see here, for example, a light ray is passing through principal focus. A light ray is passing through principal focus. Incident ray through F, then it will be parallel to principal axis. Now it will fall. Now again, this is the incident ray. What is this one? Point of incidence. Then draw the normal. Then what is this? Angle of incidence. Take angle of reflection like this. Then automatically So this is the angle of incidence, then you take angle of reflection, then it will be. This is the principle of reversibility. Means an incident ray which is passing through the principal axis after falling on the spherical mirror, it will reflect parallel to the principal axis. Means the first statement, the first rule, light ray parallel to the principal axis reflects through F. Now a light ray passing through the principal focus, that is passing through the F, will reflect parallel to the principal axis. So this is 1 and 2 are converse statements, okay, that is which is following the principle of reversibility of light. That is, when the light ray is parallel to the principal axis, passes through principal, after reflection it will passes through the principal focus. A light ray passing through the principal focus after reflection parallel to the principal axis. This is rule 2. Then let us discuss rule 3. That is, we can say rule 3, we can say now a light ray is passing through C. Of course, it can pass like that or it can pass like that. Don't be confused. I am drawing only in this way. Even in this direction also I can draw. Now, a light ray is passing through C. Now it has incident. What is this point? This is the point of incidence. Let us take O, point of incidence. Okay. Now this is the incident ray and this is the point of incidence. Then you want to draw the reflected ray. Then immediately what you have to do? Draw the normal. First to draw the normal. Normal. Where, how you have to draw the normal? From C to point of incidence. So this is only the incident ray, this is only the normal. Then what is the angle of incidence? 0. Here the angle of incidence is 0. For this ray, the angle of incidence is 0. Now incident ray passes through C. So reflects back to C. As the angle of incidence is 0, how it has, because even in the plane mirror also, when a light ray is incidenting perpendicular to the surface, then what is the angle of incidence here? 0, because this is the incident ray and this is the normal. Angle of incidence is 0. Angle of reflection is also 0. Means if the light ray is passing, how the light ray is coming, in the same path it will traverse back. In what path it has incident, in the same path it will traverse back. So this is what I can say. This is what I can say in what way it has incidenting, in the same way it is reflecting. So CO, then angle of incidence is 0 because this is only the incident ray, this is only the normal. Then in what path, the angle of so in the same way it will reflect. So CO is the incident ray, OC is the reflected ray. Simple. CO is the incident ray, OC is the reflected ray. This is one rule. And another rule we can discuss, that is another rule we can discuss now. For example, light has fallen on pole. Now there is incident ray. For example, I take this is A. AP is the incident ray. Now what is this point? This is of course pole, and with respect to this incident ray, this point is called point of incidence. With respect to this incident ray, this point is called point of incidence. Then what I have to do? After drawing the incident ray, then I have to draw the normal. Normal from where? Center to this point. Then this is the normal. So this line. So principal axis is going to become the normal here. Okay? Principal axis is going to become the normal. Then what is this one? This is the angle of incidence. So this is the normal, this is the angle of incidence, then you take on this, then this will be the reflector. So this is the reflector ray. Okay? So 4 rules I am discussing here. That is, a light ray parallel to the principal axis, after reflecting it will pass through the principal focus. If a light ray is passing through the principal focus, it will reflect parallel to the principal axis. A light ray falling on P, okay, now this is the angle of incidence, this is the normal, then it will reflect. That is what you should understand. Okay, this is how the rules in whatever. Very simple fundamental point is, when you draw the incident ray, then immediately draw the normal, take the angle of incidence, then other side you take the same angle, then draw the reflected ray. Simple. Then you will get the how to draw the reflected rays. Okay, any condition. Now I want to discuss the image formation on this. Even for convex also, even for convex, for example, this is convex mirror. Convex, then this is what? Pole. And you see, if I take this is S1 and S2, S1 is silvered, so ST is going to become the reflecting surface. When light falls on it, then it is going to reflect. Now you see, for convex mirror, the center of curvature will be the other side, means on silvered side, not on reflecting side. So the center of curvature is not on reflecting side, but at the back of the mirror. Okay, that you should understand now. For example, a light ray is incident. Now this is the point of incidence. Let us take AO. O is the point of incidence. AO is the incident ray. Then what you have to do? You have to draw the reflected ray. If you want to draw the reflected ray, already we know. At this point, I will draw a tangent. So from center to a line, this line is going to become normal for this tangent. Then this is the normal. So this from center to this one, this is the normal. Then what is this one? Angle of incidence. If it is angle of incidence, then what do you have to do? This is the angle of reflection, and this is reflected ray. Okay, simple. Then you take another light ray. This is the incident ray which is falling on P. AP is the incident ray. Then I have to draw the normal. Then what I have to do? From C. So this line is going to become the normal. Then this is the angle of incidence, angle of reflection. Then I will draw. So you see, this reflected ray and this reflected ray won't meet. If I extend them back, they meet at this point. Okay. Otherwise, I can say one more point also. For example, like this ray, like AO, I will take another incident ray. I will take another incident ray. This is the point of incidence. Then I will draw the norm. That is the normal. This is the angle of incidence. This is the angle of reflection. This is the reflected ray. Now this reflected ray and this reflected ray, they meet at a point. Now principal focus. You see, principal focus for convex mirror is back of the mirror. Center of curvature is back of the mirror. Principal focus is back of the mirror. So on the reflecting side, we don't observe the principal focus and center of curvature. Both are at the back of the mirrors. Okay. And also, while drawing the images by convex mirror, again you can take all these rules. So if the light ray is parallel to the principal axis, how it will reflect? It will reflect such that the reflected ray is extended back, it will pass through principal focus. The reflected ray is extended back, it will pass through principal focus. You see this one also. Light ray parallel to the principal axis. How it is reflecting? Now this reflected ray is extended back, it is passing through principal focus. Similarly, if it is even another one also, we can discuss that. For example, a light ray has fallen like this. This is the incident ray. Then what do you do? This is the point of incidence. This is the convex mirror. Point of incidence. Then what do you have to do? Draw the normal. Normal means what? You take scale, protractor, everything very perfectly, you will get the diagrams. Now this becomes the normal. Then this is angle of incidence, you take angle of reflection. Like this. It will pass. Means the reflected ray will be parallel. Means the incident ray, when it is passing through the principal focus, such that then the reflected ray will pass parallel to the principal axis. This is how the images, how the light rays will reflect on spherical mirrors. Thank you.